guys, and welcome back to an unexpected quest. I'm here today at the elevator, the vault entrance, you could say, and you'll notice I've got everything outside, and that's because I've been updating the vault itself, which I'll show you in just a moment after I show you our fully working elevator. That's right, between episodes I managed to get this thing working, managed to get it flush with the floor now. I was having a few issues. Let me show you how exactly I did that, but first let's give it a test drive. If I press the elevator caller for floor 1, it should take us down. And it does. Nice. So what was the issue? Well, if I use my traveling staff, or staff of traveling, to go under the floor here, whoa, and stay away from that dude, you'll see I've added a few more elevator bases. It seems that the deeper this, the higher your elevator can go, and that seemed to be the problem, basically. I'm not sure how high it can go now with the amount of bases that I've put on, but that's what I've had to do. Now, if I use my traveling staff to get back through the floor, it would take us back up here. Now, I also wrote a sign. It says up equals 75% and 1 equals 50C. Just to explain quickly, I feed coal into the air compressor, which fuels the elevator bases. Now, about 75% of each section is how much it takes to go up, but not down. We only need to use the pressure to go up. The rest of the time, it's just gravity doing its work. So basically, between 3 and 5 is when it works. That means we can get about 2 and a bit uses from this before we need to refuel it. And to refuel one entire section, it takes about 50 coal. So that's what that sign means. And it also basically means this is very fuel heavy and pretty useless to us. So what I think I'll be doing is using it more as a door and less of a less of a elevator. There you go. I think we had just slightly less than 75% there, which means it didn't work. But just to show that it does work going down, if I can get to it. So there you go, going down doesn't matter because gravity. Now, the other thing I wanted to update you on is the vault. I've done a massive redesign of it. I've gone deeper and I've expanded it. I kind of didn't like just the 3-room layout. I like this sort of more factory look to it. And if we go down here, I'm likely to get attacked because monsters. Oh no, we're good. Yeah, I built like this walkway area above and some stairs down. And just a bigger area that we can play with. I'm going to move all my machines in here at some point, maybe today, and wire them up, get them all automated, get this place truly working like a factory floor. Now, to clear all this space and to get the iron for the elevator bases, I actually built a massive quarry under here, and it goes a bit deeper. I did shut it down, but I've got to sort through these chests and clear it all up. So that's a job to do. And I also created another quarry nearer to our farms. Now, the final update I need to give you is in relation to Pam's Harvestcraft. I've taken all of my seeds and I've planted them up and put them in this garden here, and as you can see, they're growing nicely. I won't be touching these just yet because I want to sort of start from the beginning and show you absolutely everything. I think I might have just crushed something. No, we're good. Yeah, I want to show you things from the beginning, so I'm going to leave these here. Now, what you want to do to get the various different foods for Pam's Harvestcraft is take a walk into the wild, and you want to look for different gardens. Now, there's several different types. I know there's some grass gardens over here that I left, these things here, and different gardens give you different types of food. All you have to do is break them, like I'm doing now, and what you'll notice, we have a collection of different foods here. We've got some corn, bamboo, asparagus, rye. I think the seeds are just of grass there. Oats and barley. And what you can do with all these, if we just grab the bamboo, you can place them in your crafting area and get back a seed, and then that plants into a normal farm area, and then you start farming as you would normally. Now, there are different types of gardens. Obviously, we just had the grass ones. I think I saw some over in this direction as well. Let's see if we can find them again. Yeah, there's some here. These ones are stalk gardens, so we're likely to get, your peppers, I think they're eggplants and beans, Now, aside from these, there are also berries, there's root vegetables where you can get pumpkins and stuff from. But basically, you collect all these up, plant them down, and you start to get a collection of foods. Now, I'm here in my crafting room, and that's because I want to go ahead and make a cutting board. And I've looked at the recipe already, and I believe it's something like that. Sweet. Now, along with the cutting board, I'm also going to make a skillet, I believe it is. It's basically a frying pan. And this is going to be also necessary to make some of the recipes. So I believe that the cutting board is in fact a placeable object, and we won't need it just yet, so I'm going to just place it down. And I'm actually going to go over to the crafting bench because I've got my skillet now, and I've also just collected some eggs. And if I put these together, that's right, I can make a fried egg. That's the very first food that we've cooked. Now, basically what Pam's Harvestcraft does is adds loads more foods, and obviously upgrades the food. So we've just made a egg, which we can't eat, better because we now can eat it. And what it will also do is turn all these different ingredients into sort of meals or prepared foods that makes them basically heal us more than the base foods would. Now, if I just take a look at the McPam, which is effectively a burger, you'll see there's loads of different items in here. Now, we've got a salad dressing, pickles, toast, onion, and lettuce, and basically all of these different things, let's take the pickles for example, are built up of other things like in any Minecraft thing. And as you can see, we need a cucumber, a pot, some salt, and some vinegar. The vinegar is made of grape juice and a pot as well. So they're very much layers of different things to get a better food at the end of it. Now, I believe things like the pots and the obviously the cutting board are reusable, so we won't lose them each time, which is pretty good. Which is why I've got my cupboards. I built these ages ago. But I'm going to try cooking something. I'm going to find something pretty simple but kind of luxurious at the same time. So let me just quickly take a look. So I'm going to go with something pretty simple to start with. I'm going to go with the standard steak and chips. We've got our panel ready. I'll be able to test whether they're reusable. Raw beef I should be alright with. I've got my big cow farm going, and I should even have some in storage. And fries. Now, to make the fries we need a potato, definitely got. Salt, I think I've got, and a bakeware. Now, the bakeware is made up of bricks. I'm hoping I've got some bricks, so let's go take a look. The main question is, where would the bricks be? I'm gonna take a look in the junk chest. We have 2. We also have 1 block of clay, and maybe we have some clay in here. Yeah, we do. Sweet. So we can break that down, and I'll take the lot. And we should be able to get some bricks from that. Now, this steak and chips is a pretty easy dish to make. I mainly chose it because it means we can use the potatoes from the farm and the beef, and it really puts that into use. But I think I'm going to try and find a dessert to have as well. Okay, so we've got enough bricks there now, way more than we need, and I think I found the dessert. I'm going to go with a yogurt of some form. I'm not sure what flavour. Possibly apple. Apple might be the easiest to make, but I think I've got some berries growing on that farm outside. Other than that, we'll just need milk and leather, which we'll definitely have again because of the farm. So that puts that to use. Now, I'm also going to want to try and find a starter, so I'll just quickly make this baking ware thing, this baking tray, and we'll take that back to the kitchen. And I'll take a look for a starter after we've made our steak and chips. So, well, we're going to need this beef here. We have 58. I'm going to take... Let's go with 5. Let's make a few of these meals, and we'll put the rest away. We're also going to need potatoes. Yeah, we got some at the top there. Let's grab, again, 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And put the rest away. Oh, God. I'll pick the rest up. I don't want that. My inventory's already full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try this again. And put the potatoes over there. Can we throw anything away? We'll throw sticks in the bin. We don't need them. Pick the sword up. Sweet, yeah, I found some salt in one of these chests that we've got. Let's get rid of the cobblestone. And let's take this back to the kitchen. Now I'm going to go over to the crafting station and add the potatoes and salt, I think it was, with the bakeware. And that's going to make our fries. We'll take 5 of them, thank you. Now I also then needed to just add the steak, the beef, the raw beef, and the fries together, and we have 5 steak and chips. Nice. So there's our main course sorted. Next up, I wanted to work on a yogurt of some form, so I need to go take a look outside to see what berries we have. But first, I'm going to just get rid of some of these delicious vegetables and fruits because they're clogging up my inventory. Now, as I thought, we have a lot of leather, and if I just quickly milk 2 of the cows, now we've got the necessaries from the cow farm. I'm going to quickly see what berries we have, see what flavor yogurt we can go with. If we don't have anything, then we might have to just go with apple, but I think we got strawberries here. Are these? No, these are beans. Strawberries, no. Chilies, strawberries, no. Tomatoes, what are you guys over here? Berries, what sort of berries? Raspberries, we could have a raspberry yogurt. I'm sure I had like 1 strawberry somewhere. Maybe not. We'll go with raspberry then. We got raspberry. We got some more berries here. What are these ones? Blueberries? Blueberries. Maybe 1 of each. Alright, so we got some berries. I think that'll be quite nice. What do I need to do though? I need to add my milk to the leather, which is a bit weird, and that gives us plain yogurt. Let's do that again. Like so. And then I think we just go the berry with the yogurt. Sweet, so we got a raspberry yogurt, and let's get a blueberry one as well. Oh, well, we can make loads. Oh, sweet. Let's get loads. Let's do that. Now, what better than a nice soup to start with? I'm gonna go with the garden soup here. There are a few. There's a vegetable soup. There's a bamboo steam rice as well we could go for, but I'm gonna go with a nice garden soup. Now, to do this, we're gonna need some stock. I think we can go with anything for the bottom 2 things, but we are going to need some stock and a pot. Now, to make the pot, we just need some more iron and a stick. And then we're going to need to make stock as well, which is a bone and the pot. Oh, all this cooking is really working up an appetite in real life and also in Minecraft. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy eating all of this food. Now, I also need a stick. Let's grab 1 from the wood. I think I threw 1 away, didn't I? I should have kept it now. Now that we got the pot, I'm going to grab some bones. Let's grab 5 of them. And let's try and make some stock. Now each bone is going to give us 3 stocks, so let's get the lot. Let's get 15 stocks. So I've got my stock and my pot. All I need now is some ingredients to go with the soup. But there was a lot of variations. Let's take a look. I can use what? Onion, leek and peas, soybean and spinach, rhubarb and zucchini. So much stuff. Let's see, potato and cucumber. Sounds a bit weird, but we'll try it. Potatoes and, are they the cucumbers? I'm not sure, let's see. Cucumber, nice. So let's just go ahead and add those in on the bottom layer. And for potatoes in here. Bit of stock. And our trusty pot, and we've got some lovely garden soup. Nice. So we've got some stock left over and a pot, and I believe if I add a tomato in, I'll be able to get some tomato soup as well. That's the good old classic. Can we make anything else? Just a little test. I believe if you add anything from that selection, yeah, you can make the garden soup. So it doesn't even have to be 2 specific things. It can be just anything from that list. That's pretty cool though. Yeah, sweet. So we've got some stock left over, and I've got my pots. I'm going to place these pots and bake trays and my skillet in these cupboards, just so I know where they are. They're in the kitchen, where they belong. I think I have to shift click on an empty hand to put these in. And they can take pride of place in here. And I'm sure there's more tools, which we'll pick up along the way, but they're going to stay there. Alright, so the only thing left to do now is enjoy these lovely snacks I've made. I don't think we're going to need all of them, but we'll take a seat at my little dining area here and eat away. Nice tomato soup, steak and chips, and I can't eat the yogurt. I'll have to save the yogurt for a later date, but that has fully healed me. I wasn't too hungry to start with. But that's given me quite some new foods there. I'm quite happy that I finally dived into a little bit of Pam's Harvestcraft, but now I'm all full. I think I need to get back to making the vault. So I'm going to empty my inventory and get some supplies and finish that thing off. Right, so I've got things a bit more sorted there. We shouldn't lose any of that. I just need to work my way through, placing all this concrete as much as I can on this floor. So I will rejoin you once I've finished that. Sweet, so that's that floor complete. The only other thing to do is the borders. I'll have to go get those materials. I've worked up a bit of an appetite, so I'm going to just eat some yogurt that I made earlier. Lucky I brought that with me. Right, so I've switched my materials over. I'm going to go ahead and place down these borders. And then we'll see what we have left to do. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Do you want to come and play? Dun, 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 dun. I'll come to you, yeah? How about that? Get out of here. On guard. Yeah. Nice. Alright, so I seem to have finished the borders as well. I'm liking it, right. So, a bit different from what it was before, but it is now complete. It's a lot more interesting looking, I think. Before it was just like 3 boring rooms, but I can imagine it with pipes going all over the place now and wiring. It's going to look really cool. It's quite evident to me that we need a little bit more lighting, more than these torches. So I think that might be probably one of our next steps. Let's go back up top. Okay, so the only things on the list are windmills for ancient warfare. I'll probably do that next episode with all the gears and stuff for that to wire up the farms properly. Radiant lamps is probably going to be a standalone episode. It's quite difficult. I need some sort of magna crucibles and stuff like that. I'll explain when we get to that. But we might be able to push towards the wire up the turbine today. I don't think we'll actually achieve that, but we can move the machines in, set them up, get some pipes running, and sort of basically set up the factory laboratory vault thing. Right, so before I do anything, I think I'm going to have to do a bit of planning. And that's where I want the energy to come in, where I want all my machines. I'd like all the wiring to be sort of reasonably hidden underneath the sort of floor and in the walls. And the piping I'm not too bothered about. If that's sun show, that'd look pretty cool. Maybe even some of the wiring, but let's have a look. I think I want most of the machines in this immediate area. So let's bring the power in. Let's bring the power in here. If I'm having the power come in here, I'm going to dig here and dig up. Now, a lot of it's already done because this is where the previous wall was for the last vault, the original vault. So that's pretty cool. We won't have to dig as much as we would have had to. Let's just see where this comes out. Now you might not be able to see, but I'm actually currently digging wood, which means we're probably underneath my house. In fact, we're on the stairs, right? So that doesn't matter too much because what I can do is run the wire out over there. Let's have a look. I could have the wind farm just out the back there, run the wire in through the floor, under the floor, and then down. But we are going to need quite a lot of cables for that. Let's go ahead and go grab my wind turbine to start with. Now I've only got the one, so it won't produce too much power for the vault at the moment, but it will make a start. I'm going to place it down here. So there we go, we've got our wind turbine just on its own at the moment. It shouldn't be too hard to run some cables under the ground and in through the house and then down. What I should be able to do with that is, in fact, run some of the cables through into these rooms here, so if we do have any computers up top, then they'll be powered as well. What I'll need to do though to start with is make some cables. So let's go and see how to make them. There is of course loads of different cable in this game, but I believe the ones we're after are universal cables. We can start with the basic, I suppose, which is steel and redstone, and then we can probably slowly upgrade them using various different things. Shouldn't be too hard, but let's just get a stash of basic cables to start with. and see where we can go from there. So we've got 20 steel, so let's grab 10 redstone. And with this, we should be able to make a number of cables. I don't know how many you get per one. Oh, that's pretty decent, actually. We get a fair amount. So, sure, let's make a stack of cables. Now, what I'm going to do is block off just there. And the cable's going to be here, I suppose. Will that come out? No, that's going to... Right, the cable's going to be here. I will dig up the ground though, just so I can walk through. And here's where we've dug already, so let's see. Alright, so I'm going to need to bring these down here, run them along this floor here, like so. Come on. And then they will go downwards here, so let's bring them as far as that, and from here I will just do that, and they'll connect up, and we've got a cable running down to the vault. Now I think it's probably best that I take the energy cube down and plug that in. I'm also going to take a few of these machines down, if not all of them, just so they're down there once again. Oh, we've got generators as well. They're going to be sort of obsolete now. We've got sort of wind power, but we might find a use for them. They might be able to upgrade certain things. We'll see. Well, there we go. We've moved the machines down. They're not in any particular position at the moment. They're very much just down here as a place marker. I'll move the pressure chamber down between episodes, and I'll do a bit more of a setup. Oh god, there's a creeper in the house, there's a creeper in the house. Where's my sword? Where's my sword? I want my sword. Get away from me. Don't blow, don't blow, don't blow. Come on, get out of here. Always shut your doors. Always shut them. Anyway, I came up here to get a chest of some sort. 2 chests, 3 chests, some chests, any chests. Is there any chests? Spare chests. 1 chest. I could do with 2. To be fair, 9. There we go. Okay, so I've got a bit of a setup here. I've run the cable into both the pulverizer here and the redstone furnace, and that's giving that power. I've also got the cables running, sorry, the pipes running from these chests, and I've gone and collected some nether ores. Now, I don't see me using these anytime soon, but it'd be great to just have them processed and ready. And what I'm doing here is just running them into a hopper. Then they're going to be pulverized and turned into dust, and each dust will be turned into an ingot. Then you get a couple of dust from each ore. So let's just see how many we get. So we've got 7 ore and 8 dust. So we get 2 from each ore. So that's effectively doubling what we would get from them if we put them in a furnace. The same as a smeltery, so we're not losing anything there. And I'm hoping that we can get these automatically going into each other. Ah, yeah, sweet, that worked it out. So I just needed a wooden pipe there. That seemed to fix it. I've got some lapis that's coming through here. That won't be processed. That's just gonna kick out. What I can do is just pick that up myself. Okay, so we've got our automation looking like it's all working now. We've got our chest, which is full of the ores, which is going into the hopper, which is going into the pulverizer, which is slowly pulverizing things. That's then going through these pipes into the redstone furnace, where it's cooking them up, and then it should be coming out here and into this chest. It looks like we need to give the wooden hopper, the wooden pipe power, and that'll pull them out. So there you go, bit of automation. So everything's looking a bit of a mess at the moment. We've got a wire going all the way through the wall and down here, but it's kind of cool. It's all working. I'll probably run all of my ores through this now, just save on the smeltery and me having to empty stuff out, but that's all working. It all seems pretty cool. Well, I think this is a good place to call the episode. We've done a bit of cooking today, a little bit of building, and a little bit of machinery. We've done a bit of everything today, so good day. Thank you for watching an unexpected quest. I will see you next time. Goodbye. I'm hardly wearing any armor, and we're just taking on a slime. Whoa, what is this? Got an axe or something? Is that a lumber axe?